My name's Miles, Daniel Miles, and this is the Dunking of Black Mass starring Johnny Depp and a lot of people that aren't Johnny Depp. Alright, so let's break it down. The FBI have made an unholy alliance with Whitey Bulger. They will allow him to do whatever he likes, as long as he helps them take out the Mafia. Now, this is based on a true story, which means it's got the same issue that I had with Legend of a couple of months ago. The film is very, very episodic. Something happens in this year, then it stops, then we pick up a few years later. And every segment follows the exact same trajectory. People sit in a room, growl at each other, the really well done music kicks in, a horrific act of violence happens, then they all go back to growling at each other, and then we pick up a year or two down the line. It feels slightly disconnected. Benedict Cumberbatch is an amazing actor. Unfortunately, in this one, he performs the exact same error that every single English actor who tries to do an American accent does, which is his accent appears to be of no fixed abode. It wanders... I have no idea where it wanders to or from. It goes around the world. Benedict, no, you should have passed this off. But this is Johnny Depp's film. For the first time in I can't remember how long, he's actually not playing Captain Jack Sparrow. Johnny Depp is a terrifying gangster as Whitey Bulger. He's got the cold, dead eyes of a shark, the menace of someone who says, I will do this unspeakable thing to you, and then carry on as if nothing has happened. And indeed he does, frequently. Laugh and chat with someone, and then he'll shoot them, or he'll strangle them, and then he'll just carry on. Unfortunately, that's kind of his one character trick, but Johnny Depp is so effective and so amazing in this, it's a career best performance from him, that you forget about that. Unfortunately, when Depp's not on screen, you have to make do with FBI guy number 83, not Johnny Depp actor Cumberbatch. They're so bland and indistinguishable from each other, and I genuinely couldn't see what the FBI was getting out of this deal. There's a slight thread that one of the FBI agents was Whitey Bulger's best friend back in school, and he's got this sort of puppy dog mentality to him, but that seems to be the only reason for the FBI to even consider this idea. The camera work is brilliant, the 1970s and 1980s are excellently captured, I've got no issues with that. But unfortunately it's episodic, Johnny Depp is the main draw, he's magnetic but he's one note. And it just seems that this film, for someone like myself who's never heard of Whitey Bulger before, this film didn't really give me much of a backstory on him. Again, this is another film in which the character, he's presented to you fully formed. You're picking up when they're about 30 or 35 and you follow them for about 10 or 15 years. There's no sort of prequel. No sort of, this is what he did with his life before you met him. We're told he spent 10 years in Alcatraz, but that's about it. On the whole, this is a really well shot, acted, well lit, music's brilliant, but unfortunately, if you compare it to other classic American crime films like Goodfellas, Godfather, Scarface, this film, it's if nothing else. If nothing else is on, if you want to check out another true life gangster film, fine, but for me, this is an if nothing else film. I'm Daniel, this is Donkey. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.